Good evening, YTPC. Thomas, the AustrianPiper here, with another episode of Weekly Cigar. Wanted to try this intro a little bit. Like I said, I'm smoking my weekly cigar, or I'm going to smoke my weekly cigar. This time one of my favorites, the Rocky Patel 20th anniversary. I hope it focus on the stick a little bit. It's probably this one. No, there we go. A nice cigar, Toro size, and probably one of my most favorite cigars ever. Taking off the footband, slides off really easy. Cutting off the tip. My cutter is getting kinda dull for some reason. Probably have to resharpen it or buy a new one. Nice easy draw. And even the dry smoke is really just so good. A nice earthy, leathery aroma, and it stays like that for the whole cigar pretty much. Just smooth, and in my opinion rather mild cigar. So excuse me while I concentrate on lighting my cigar properly. It's a box pressed Toro. And I bought this, well, nearly 2 years ago, I think. Or 1.5 years at least. Well, 2 years will probably do it. Nice and spicy retrohale. Rich, but still smooth, earthy flavor. A little bit of nuttiness. Some spice, but not too much. Like I said, it's just really smooth and easy. Nearly, I can't really say everyday smoke, but pretty much close to it. And drinking with it, I'm a nice glass of white wine, a Chardonnay. I don't want to overpower this cigar with anything too strong. So that's why I chose a white wine. Red wine would probably be another option, but I don't have one at home, sadly. As you might have noticed, I'm drinking it in a El Dorado round glass. There you go, El Dorado round glass. And not in a normal wine glass, since I kinda tend to spill them. Last time it happened, it went all over my mechanical keyboard. from a PC. Wasn't fun to use the screen keyboard. And that's not the first time it happened. That's why on normal occasions, when not drinking anything special, I'll stay with this nice glass form, and the Eldorado round glasses have a really thick and heavy, so they don't spill easily. Can't talk. It's already rather late. It's, I think, 11:48 at night. And this cigar will last me probably an hour, 1.5. So yeah, might be just in time for a live stream from YTBC, since it's Meerschaum Monday, I think. Yeah, Meerschaum Mondays normally. We'll see if the AustrianPiper Sech does a live stream, or anybody else. It's really a bother with the time difference, but what can you do? The live streams are way too fun to miss out on them. I do on most, but if I can, I want to join them. And the funny thing is, every time I stayed up on Monday really late to watch a stream, there is none. And when I have something else to do in the next morning, so I go to bed early, exactly at that night there will be a stream. It's some kind of conspiracy or something, I don't know. Or is it probably just by bad luck? Let's see for today if anything happens. Finally managed to refill my Zippo lighter. I had it lying around for quite some time without any fluid in it. Didn't really manage, or for most of the time forgot to buy one. So it just ended up staying on the desk right under my PC monitor as a decorative thing or something to play with, since I kind of tend to play with it all the time, turn it around, flip in it. Just a perfect man's toy for some reason. I think I have never showed it to you guys. I don't know if the camera can focus on it. It's a 007 GoldenEye Zippo lighter from 1995. There we go. With a nice little slogan on it. You know the name, you know the number, GoldenEye. Just classic as hell. And I really love it. There's a few dings and scratches on it, but that just gets to show how much it got used over the time. I bought it second hand from someone and love it ever still. Especially since I live in a place where it's always windy, so normal big lighters just don't cut it. And the thing is, for now this is only the normal insert. I'm getting a pipe insert this Christmas from my sister, so they have something to give me. So I have to hold out with it for the next few weeks. Christmas is getting real close now. Time flies way too fast, in my opinion. It was just mid of summer and now it's already end of October. And it just doesn't get slower. That's the problem. When I think back when I was a child, time went by so slow. I was counting days, hours, weeks. It just doesn't seem to move any faster or get any closer. And now when you get older, weeks over like that. It's just probably one of those things when you get older you don't notice it much, or you have too many things to do to notice it. Since we were talking about Meerschaum Monday a little bit before, I will have to get my hands on one of those Meerschaums. It just look really beautiful. I don't have one at home to smoke on Monday. But money is short. I don't have one to spend on a nice looking Meerschaum. Maybe spring next year I'll get my hands on one of those. Or if I can get one really cheap now on eBay, that's another option. I'm not gonna rush it. I wanna take my time to find one that I really enjoy and I really like the design of it. But one day So, how was your weekend, guys? Let me know down in the comments. Maybe we can have a little interaction. I hope everybody had a great one. Mine wasn't that great. Lost my grandmother from my father's side yesterday in the morning. Had a heart attack 2 weeks ago. Battled with the consequences up to yesterday. And finally got to rest forever. But as long as we keep them in our hearts, they will continue to live on. She was a great grandmother and a great mother at that. And probably one of the happiest persons I've ever met. She didn't complain or anything like that. She was just happy as long as her kids and grandchildren were healthy and had a great life. There wasn't any more happiness she could wish for. Didn't have a great amount of money. Actually, quite the opposite. Her pension was really low, but didn't complain whatsoever. The only thing she did every time is make fun of the people that complain with 2,000 euros or more. She made fun of them when they complained. The pension is so low, we don't know how we can afford everything. That just gets to show you don't need money to be happy. Your family, friends, loved ones around you, it should be all that you need in my opinion as well. So do me a favor, guys. Be thankful for everything you've got, and for all your family members. You often don't get a chance to say I love you as much as you probably should, as probably one should do. I think 2 a.m. Pipe on the Patio did a similar video today or yesterday where I talked about it. As simple, I love you is such a powerful phrase, and everybody is happy when he hears it. Like I said, I'll try to join a live stream today, and I hope I see, I will probably talk to some of you guys. Although I'm not that talk active, or don't write that much in the chat. I enjoy it in the silent, just reading the comments, listening to the people talking. That's pure fun for me. And just because I don't comment doesn't mean I'm not watching. I watch way too many YouTube videos probably each day. Definitely too many YouTube videos. Since I am sitting most of the time at my desk or my computer, I'm often just listening to them in the background, giving a like, but not commenting. Since most of the time I live by the words, if you have nothing to say, don't say anything. I finally got back into reading some time ago. Started with a few self-improvement books. Well, I don't know if I should call them self-improvement books. Yeah, probably. On speaking, how to present oneself, and so on and so forth. And now I just wanted to start a book on The Haunted Bookshop from Christopher Morley on the recommendation of Corbeli, and here's a thank you to forgot the name. God damn it. Kinda seem to remember it. Sorry. Sorry if you're watching this right now. Just thought about it, about you, some time ago before I started the video, and now I hate it when I forget names. I don't remember names all too well. I remember faces. I don't know when I've seen him or how I've seen him, but I know him. It happens to me all the time. Someone walking past me on the street, I know that guy. No name, don't know where the hell I know him from, but I know him. Anyway, he told me about the prelude of the Haunted Bookshop, which is Parnassus on Wheels. And so I've started reading that. Great book, I must say. It's really interesting. Can get a little bit difficult at sometimes since English isn't my native language. And some difficult words in it, so I have to look them up, or the meaning of the word gets explained in the context of the book, which is my most favorite part about it. If words you don't know explain themselves in the greater context, it's really great, and that just gets to show what a good book is. Have to ash it now, otherwise it probably will fall down on me. The ashes from the cigar can get rather long, but I don't want to take any chances. So I have to ash it a little bit. Normally when it gets to an inch or inch and a half, I will try to lose it. Happened all too often that I didn't pay attention to it and fell down on me. And cleaning the ash up is not fun at all. Jeff the chef. Now I know, right? Was thinking about it a little bit. Jeff the chef recommended it. So thanks for that, and sorry I couldn't remember you right off the bat. He did a funny video as posing as the Kutcher, the Artful Kutcher. Really love his style, the vintage look and everything. Just has a certain flair that's just really nice to watch. A nice glass of wine is just something really nice. Doesn't pair all too well with this cigar. Kinda wanted to try it out. So the last pairing I did was much better. Nice glass of rum with a cigar. Normally when I smoke a Cuban cigar, I drink a Cuban rum. When it grows together, it fits together. And I think the Rocky Patel are Nicaraguan. Probably. Don't know it on most of the part. Don't really care about the origins of the cigar. At least to a certain extent. Have to look down on my phone if it's still recording. Since I'm using my old iPhone, which has a battery problem. It's getting late. Where if it gets too cold, it just shuts off, and the battery sometimes drops from 50% all the way down to 1%, even if it's warm. So it's kind of trying my luck whenever I'm recording with it. If you can hear it, the wind is really strong outside. It's a south wind, so it was really warm today. Had 21 degrees Celsius. some time of the day. But what use is it when it's really warm, but you can't outside because the wind is just way too strong? Even a dog, which normally just sleeps outside all the time and doesn't go into his little house, decided to sleep inside it today because of the wind. And maybe I will show it to you guys one day, but we built him a little house at home. You probably can't really call it a house anymore. It's extremely big. It's something like 1.5 meters. No, more like 2 meters long. 1.5 meters high. Out of wood. It is separated in the middle, and on the floor is a 5 centimeter isolation, or insulation. Isolation, I think. Anyway, so it just doesn't get cold from the ground. It's even raised a little bit, so 5 centimeters above the ground. And like I said, it's parted in the middle. The left part with the door is just wood on the outside, and the second part, which is connected with a small hole in the middle part, in the middle section, is completely isolated from the outside with 5 centimeters styrofoam. Has a little plexi window so that you can see outside. But it's just for deepest winter. Otherwise he doesn't set foot inside it because it's way too hot for him. We have a Wolf Spitz. It's a dog with extremely thick fur. So snow is probably the best weather for him. I will try to insert a picture here, and I hope this time I don't forget to do this. We are already recording 20 minutes. I'll probably stop here, continue enjoying my cigar. And I hope everybody has a great week, had a great weekend. Stay healthy, stay safe. See you later, guys. Bye.